Hello, friends. It's Sammy back with another episode of the Daily Dash. That's right. It's everything you need to know from around the world and in my life, straight from my car dashboard to yours. Well, today is Monday, January 5th, 2015. I had to think about that for a second. The first Monday of 2015. So I hope it's off to a great start for all of you. A ton of news to get to. So let me start with that. First of all, you can see we're bundled up. We're starting one of our New Year's resolutions by going for a walk as a family. We just heard if you can get 10,000 steps at least 3 times a week, you can burn obviously tens of thousand calories over a year, losing up to 30 pounds in a year. So we're trying to get moving in the new year together as a family, but we've got to bundle up because 40 million people are experiencing this Arctic blast that's hitting the nation. What else? Jury selection begins today for the remaining Boston marathon bombing suspect. You remember one of the brothers was killed, one more remaining, so they're starting that jury selection today. Prince Andrew is facing sex allegations from a then minor in Florida. Teresa Giudice from New York Housewives fame begins her 15-month prison sentence. I didn't know if this was actually going to happen, but it in fact is. We lost some legends really over the weekend. Little Jimmy Dickens died, I think actually last Thursday, 94 years old, just a staple at the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, such an amazing guy. I saw him there just a couple months ago, so that's heartbreaking to our national community. And Stuart Scott from ESPN died over the weekend. I honestly don't know how, if he was facing an illness, but he was a friend of a friend, and so that was just really surprising to me. The encouraging news out of tragedy is that there was a small plane that crashed on its way back from Key West to Nashville, Illinois. A young family, a couple with their 7 and 9-year-old daughter and 14-year-old niece, everyone died. This plane crashed in the in kind of the woods of Kentucky, landed upside down. Everyone except for the 7-year-old daughter died. She tried waking up her parents. She was able to crawl through nearly 3/4 of a mile of, like I said, wooded area with a broken wrist, t-shirt, shorts, and socks on, bloody, and found a light, went to that man's house. He called 911. Remarkable story. I mean, even if I survived a crash like that, would I have the I don't know, the wherewithal to be able to do something like that? So it's just a remarkable story. She's back at home with relatives, so I can't imagine emotionally what she's going through, but just amazing. So thankful for that out of that. What am I loving, learning, and doing? Well, I have some good news of my own. I can't share. They haven't shared what they're going through, but a family member very close to me has been having some health issues over the weekend, was in the hospital, and came through a surgery well today. So I'm just very grateful that has happened. We made crepes this morning. My kids asked me to make crepes. We don't really do pancakes in our house. My mom always made crepes as when I was a kid, and so we had crepes this morning, so that was kind of a fun thing. What I'm learning, now this is funny, Pastor Pete came up to me yesterday after church, just to say hi, and I was like, I am going to be that type A box filler person. You have to tell me what words I missed in this quote, because it was so great. And what he said was, difference makers would rather apologize for too much tenacity than regret having too much timidity. Difference makers would rather apologize for too much tenacity than regret having too much timidity. So I loved that, because I feel like that's kind of my personality. And I pray that I'm going to be more of a difference maker this year. So that's what I'm learning, what I'm doing. Like I said, it's our last day of winter break, so we're going to be trying to get the house in order, kick off those New Year's resolutions. We're going to be going on a walk, cleaning up Christmas stuff. And one of the things we're doing, I used to be really good about memorizing a scripture a week to eventually memorize books of the Bible. I've come off of that as our kids were memorizing scripture in school and I was doing my own Bible studies. But now that they're in public school and I'm not in a study where we're memorizing scripture right now, we're starting off the year by memorizing Colossians 3. So I'm going to be doing some scripture songs. If you guys have watched my videos before, I just make up music to help it make it easier. But Colossians 3:1 says, "Since then you have been raised with Christ, set your heart on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God." Obviously, I don't have it memorized yet, but we're going to be working on it. So that's everything for today. The kids are obviously anxious to go on a walk because they're spying on me here in the background. But I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Make sure you make it great. Bye.